I got a super cool question, two questions yesterday from a client during a call. So at the end of the call, the client asked me two questions. How does coaching work? And second question, which I really loved, is how do I know what's going to work for me? I went, cool, they're really two good questions. First one I get a lot, the second one I don't get very often, but I really appreciate that question. Now, I'll try and answer it in one go. The first part of that question is, what is coaching? And the second part of that question was, how will I know it works for me? We just come back from Sydney this week and we ran 3 workshops back to back at the Dulux Trade Expo. It was awesome. And thanks everyone that came down for the day. And one thing that I'm always trying to do is do the thing that we say that we're going to do. Show people how to do the thing. So typically when we're coaching, or typically when you're with a coach or when you're learning something, they'll be talking to you. So they're telling you the things they've learned and the things they do, which is, for the most part, you don't retain that information. But when you see them doing it, so when you see them telling you, so not only you can hear them, you can see them, like whether it be on video or live, you may remember some things. But I think the thing that moves the needle the most is when you do the thing. So to answer the question, or the two questions, was with our coaching, we're doing it with you. It's one-on-one every week. We don't tell you, so we can tell you, you can see us tell you, or we can do it with you. There's an old saying, I'm not sure who said this, but it's an old saying that what you hear, you forget. What you may remember, but what you do, you understand. So even in those workshops down in Sydney, even in the workshops that we run, and especially when we're coaching clients, we are doing it with you. We want you to do the thing because we know if you do it, if we show you how to do it, and then you do it, and you understand it, and you repeat the process because we become what we repeatedly do, you will understand it at its core, you understand the fundamental principles behind that, and you would do it yourself. Because ultimately, we want you to be able to do this thing called business by yourself. So us focusing on telling, we know you're going to forget. Us focusing on you seeing us tell you, we know you're going to remember some of it, but you're not going to apply most of it. And that's what I see consistently out there in the marketplace. Because if it only relied on what you hear, what you heard, and what you saw, way more people wouldn't be struggling in business right now. But at its core, it's what you do. We focus on doing it with you, showing you what to do, doing it with you, and then watching you do it. It's like learning to drive a car from a book. You can watch a video on how to drive a car, or you could read a book about how to drive a car. You could watch a video about how to drive a car, but you need to get behind the wheel to actually drive the car. It's exactly the same with any new learning experience. So focusing on acquiring more knowledge, because they say knowledge is power, it's only part of the story. Applied knowledge is power, is where we like to focus. And from that context, I believe that helped that client. We focus on showing and doing. All right, stay cool, be well, and see you in the interviews. Bye.